Your boy is back. I feel good. The dentist took care of me. Dr. Gandhi, love you, appreciate you, thank you so much. I'm back to my normal self. I'm feeling great, actually. Shay being right next to me, that don't hurt nothing at all because she the one. My man Doggy Dog is in the house. It's a Wednesday, but when you talk about special moments, look who came all the way, whether it's from D.C. or from Arizona, without the Coyotes. Without the Coyotes.
He's setting me up.
I'm talking about my brother, the Godfather, Mike Wilbon's in the house.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Where were you yesterday? I felt jilted. I just stood up.
I just told you.
Shay luckily got me through it.
Dentist work had to take priority, but your boy is in good shape right now.
Good.
First takes in the house. Buckle up, y'all. Here we come.
Kevin Durant, LeBron James in the postseason.
Two of the greatest to ever do it going head-to-head.
Looking like he's 21, not 41 there. You might not want to upset that man.
Lakers with the lead heading to the fourth. Strong off the glass. Can't stop that.
Kevin Durant, just the tale of two halves.
Lakers trying to close out game two. James with the dunk.
I'm just super blessed and super humbled to be able to still play the game that I love to play at my age.
Man, good for LeBron. Hello, everyone. Welcome to First Take. We have got a crew today. Stephen A. laid it out. I am Shay Cornett. He is Stephen A. Smith. Michael Wilbon is here. Chris Mad Dog Russo.
Yes, the grace of the program. Thank you, Michael. Happy to have you here.
Hanging out with you guys.
All right, let's keep it in the 2000s today, everyone. Can we do that? We're going to keep it in the 2000s.
We don't even have to do that. Let's just promise we ain't going back to the 1950s and 60s. Can we do that today, Doggy?
I can't break down to 51 Lakers today. No, I can't.
Wilbon's just as guilty. He brought us back to the Cubbies in like the 1970s.
Well, that's because anything Chicago, that's what he wants to do. He always wants to give us a history about Chicago because everything that shines and sets in Chicago is just wonderful.
No, it's just because the other shows don't. We have a Dallas Cowboy free zone.
Yeah. Oh.
So wherever we got to go to avoid the Dallas Cowboys, we go to that zone.
I sign up for that too.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael.
Let's go to the NBA yesterday. More Chicago, the better always. Here we go. Just a week ago, remember this? We didn't give the Lakers the puncher's chance without Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves against the Rockets. Well, Houston heavily favored. Doesn't matter. Look what we got here. 2-0 lead by LA as the series moves to Houston with 2 days rest. Kevin Durant returned to the lineup last night after missing game one with a banged-up knee. He had 23 points, but 3 of them came in the second half. As for LeBron, he dropped 28, 8 boards to go with 7 assists in a 101-94 Lakers W. Here's J.J. Redick postgame.
A lot of people talk about your team has what it takes to win. What is that it factor?
I didn't know anybody said we had what it takes to win.
Kind of living in the moment, I guess. I don't know how many more opportunities I get to play in the postseason, in my career. So, but I live for this moment. I live for the postseason. I've been doing this since I was 21. I think my first postseason game was 21. So 20 years. I know I missed it a couple of times, but from that moment at 21, that first game, I made my mark. And for 20 years, I've been thinking about the postseason. So I don't shy away from it.
We knew he wasn't going to shy away from it, but do we think that the Lakers would actually look like this? As we wake up this morning, what is the bigger headline? Kevin Durant in his return, only having 3 points in the second half, or is it LeBron James and the way he's been able to put the Lakers on their back? Go ahead, Steve.
Well, I'm going to go the route of Kevin Durant. And the reason I'm going to go the route of Kevin Durant is because whatever I would to say about LeBron James today, I would have said about LeBron James the game before that and many, many games throughout this season. I think that even though Michael Jordan will always be my GOAT, LeBron James has made the greatest case for GOAT status this year because of the exceptional play that he's put forth at age 41 in his 23rd year and repeatedly doing whatever it takes. It's not about a 27 or 28 point per game performance or a 25 point per game average over a stretch. It's about a guy that's going to be on the Mount Rushmore of basketball for NBA annals, willing to defer himself and being a third option when necessary, a second option when necessary, a number one option when necessary, a center when necessary, a power forward when necessary, a point forward or a point guard. Whatever it is that you need LeBron James to do, he has done this year. So for me, saying he's the big storyline tonight is just par for the course. It is what it is. I'm going to point to Kevin Durant, who I think a legitimate argument could be made. Top 10 player of all time, one of the greatest pure scorers we have ever seen in NBA history, scoring 3 points in the second half when LeBron James is on the other side of that damn court. What the hell is going on with the Houston Rockets? The Houston Rockets is on the verge of losing this series. The more games the Lakers win, the more time they buy for Luka Doncic and AR Austin Reeves to come back. And you know what kind of offensive power that they bring to the table. The fact that you're Kevin Durant and you're on the court, if he had done that in the first half, it would not have alarmed me. You know why? Because he was injured in game one, that knee contusion, and you would have said to yourself, damn, he just ain't healthy. But when you go out there and you play the way that you play in the first half, and then it's got to be an APB out for you in the second half, I got a problem with that. The bigger problem, however, is with the Houston Rockets and management. As an organization, they need to be called out on national television right now. What the hell were you all doing not having a point guard? You lost Fred VanVleet before the season began, and numerous teams addressed needs as the season progressed. You had all year. You got 6 guys, you got 4 guys. They started the season, game one of the season, remember this. They started 4 guys that were 6'11" or taller. You know you got size. You know you got athleticism. You know you can offensive rebound. You know you can be elite defensively. You're a top 6 defensive team in the NBA. You have everything. You even had a number 1 scorer in Kevin Durant. You know what you didn't have? A floor general. A guy like by the name of CP3 was let go by the Los Angeles Clippers. I don't give a damn if you had to sit up there and send everybody and their mother to go and pray on his doorstep and stand and sit on your knees and say, we need a point guard. Could you just need somebody to run the team? To make sure guys are where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to do. Floor spacing is there. Floor generalship is there. Fourth quarters, we're not panicking. We're not turning the ball over. There's not an APB out for us in clutch time. None of that. You needed a point guard. And if it's not CP3, it's somebody that could have been Schroeder. It could have been anybody. But you did nothing. And now it's chickens coming home to roost because Kevin Durant, a scorer, got the ball in his hands. He's stretching his arms. He's asking for the ball. But he's not a guy that's running your offense. He's a guy that finishes for you. They didn't do this. And even the great Ime Udoka can't overcome that. Tillman Fertitta and management, they can't overcome that. You've got to go and get a point guard. They did not have it. The Lakers know it. You apply the pressure. There's little to nothing they can do about it. And as a result, they are down 2-0 in this series and on the verge of elimination in a first-round series. Nobody would have thought they were going to pull off before this series started because Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves was out.
Yeah, but that's why the story is LeBron James, because he pulled it off. You're right about Houston. It was negligent. I mean, I'm sorry, C.J. McCollum, he wound up on a team that recognized what it didn't have, and they went to the Wizards and saved C.J. McCollum from staying an entire season there.
Yep.
So Atlanta recognizes, Stephen, you're completely right about that. But it's LeBron. You mentioned running out. He ran out of gas, Kevin Durant did. Yes, he got off to that great start. But while I was watching it, I'm thinking, how long can he maintain this? Is this level of energy expenditure and physicality expendable? He was coming to some of those jump stops and pull-up jumpers on that knee that cost him to miss game one. So I'm not going to blame KD for too much. They got about out of him what I thought, no matter what the order was. It's LeBron James. Because coming into this series, none of us had the Lakers taking a 2-0 lead. Even with Kevin Durant missing game one, people were talking about the Lakers stealing a game at home. It's like, wait a minute. And LeBron's ability, yes, to morph into whatever is needed that night, that quarter, that half, with that personnel. You know, Luke Kennard has led the league in three-point shooting 3 times in his career.
Yeah.
That would be a great trivia question. How many people? 3 times.
3 times.
Luke Kennard's a 44% three-point shooter. And so that was another acquisition at the trade deadline, that unbelievable pickup. But LeBron's ability and willingness and enthusiasm to utilize him, Kevin Durant didn't have that last night for Shepherd, did he?
No.
I mean, he was sort of admonishing him about certain shots, while LeBron has just got, I mean, it's amazing what he did again. And so you I don't know. I never get tired. I guess I shouldn't be. You can't be surprised by it. But I never get tired of watching LeBron diagnose what's needed that night, that series, that weekend, finding it, doing it to this level. I said yesterday, as we talk about, sadly, Aaron Rodgers, again, I'm sure we'll get to it because he holds stuff hostage.
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers ain't LeBron. They may both be in their 40s. Aaron Rodgers is not performing to the level of LeBron James. People in Pittsburgh can wait all they want on Aaron Rodgers as if he's going to deliver them. He's not LeBron. He's not having in his 40s the performances that but you would think so.
Nobody.
A whole draft, a whole city is being held hostage by Aaron Rodgers.
We'll get to that later because that's because of the ineptitude of the Steelers organization finding a quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger departed.
It's also the stupidity of waiting on somebody who's not performing to the level that you hope he will. LeBron is performing to that level in the postseason and about to eliminate Houston.
Well, first off, Rodgers played pretty well last year for Pittsburgh. They beat the Ravens in Week 7.